South Dakota State's a really good team. I think our guys were really focused, especially to start that game. Carson was extremely sharp early on. We needed to control the line of scrimmage on defense and let our defensive backs play coverage, and we were able to do that. Defensive line and linebackers did a phenomenal job there. And C.J. Smith is a great football player. We put a lot of pressure on C.J. today to match up with Jake, and I thought he did a phenomenal job against an unbelievable wide receiver I've got a ton of respect for. So, open up for questions.
Coach Wentz is dual threat quarterback. He's able to obviously be a pocket passer, but also run. You saw with that touchdown. Assess his performance tonight, and again, why is he such a dangerous player?
Well, because he can beat you with his arm, he can beat you with his legs, and that's something that I've seen, and I know. I don't know if everybody knows how athletic he is. He's a great athlete, and we saw that on the run, and he put some balls in unbelievable spots today, throwing the football. And Carson's a really focused guy right now, and he's he prepares really well every week to be at his best. And guys, we have a great win today, but I know how tough the Valley is, and next week is going to be just as tough, if not tougher, and thereon and so forth for the next 7 weeks. So we're really pleased with this win, and Carson was really sharp.
Coach, your defensive line tonight described their play. Look, that was maybe their best performance all season.
I thought it was too, Dom, and I was hoping we didn't have to have that safety come down and be that extra hat, so we could stay back on the great receiver, and we were able to win up front just with Nate and Brian and Greg and Brad. Those four guys are just, they didn't have to play a ton of snaps because we had the ball so much on offense, which is, the best defense you got is when you're on the sideline, and those four guys were dominant.
You mentioned you have plenty more Valley play to go, but how important was this one? How nice is it to have this one?
They're all nice, Beth. I don't care who you beat in this league, and Patty knows it. Every week you're going to get beat if you don't come ready to play and you don't have great focus. And if we don't have great focus, whether it's next week or 4 weeks, we will lose the football game. If we have tremendous focus, we have an opportunity to win. Today we had tremendous focus, we had an opportunity to win, and our guys capitalized on it. And that's and we all know that's the Missouri Valley. It's the best league in FCS, and whether it's 6 wins, 5 wins, 7 wins, it's going to be a grind to get through this.
Nate Moody had a couple big plays for you. It's been a while for him since he's done that.
Well, yeah, really happy for Nate. He's had a bum knee for 2 years, and he's playing on guts right now, and didn't hang it up because he wanted to be a part of this with his recruiting class, and what an unbelievable catch he made. That was a big momentum change for us to get that big play to get the touchdown after that.
I think the last 9 quarters you've allowed -8 yards rushing. I mean, just talk. What
I didn't see the stats. Okay. Is that what?
Yeah, and -4 overall today. And what does that mean to be able to do that up front?
Well, it allows you to not have to blitz a bunch. It allows you to play more coverage. Once again, I credit our offense because we're not on the field a bunch on defense, but for us to be able to shut down and slow down the run, it makes people one-dimensional, and I think they threw for quite a few yards probably, but if they can't, have that dimension of running the football, it makes it a little bit tougher, I think, on them.
2013 was similar, I think, in nature. Can you compare those 2 games if you can remember?
Yeah, I remember 2013 quite well. We played man coverage the whole game, and we were able to shut down the run with Zenner, which was really difficult to do, and it's probably a little different this year. I think this year having Weineke made it that much tougher, to be able to try to shut down the run and be able to defend him. And that's the thing that is going to be so difficult moving forward to defend South Dakota State is, what are you going to decide to do? Are you going to put everybody in the box, or are you going to try to double team the wide receiver?
Coach, the secondary take this as all personal challenge to shut down Weineke tonight?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we emphasized it, and they probably are tired of hearing from me and tired of hearing from Coach Klanderman that, let's be honest, he's beaten the first 3 opponents they've faced just because people have singled him up, and he made unbelievable plays. And we told CJ to be really aggressive, and we had a couple of pass interference calls, and that's so be it. And I don't ever want to have that kid take away his aggressiveness because he is a dominant corner.
How much was he matched up one-on-one? Was it the entire
The entire game. You know, now we would play zone around him, but wherever Jake went, CJ came out of the huddle and followed him the whole way, and he played him man-to-man a ton. He's just killing himself because he dropped an easy pick.
Coach, what happened to Darius Shepard? Looked like he hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, had an AC sprain that we don't know how, you know, how in depth that is. I don't know how serious it is, but they just held him out in the second half.
Anything else injury-wise?
I didn't see anything else.
Anything else, Coach?
One more. Fumbles were
Frustrating.
King's fumble
Yeah,
was-
frustrating. King fumbled once. I know that Bruce fumbled once. Trust me, Tim's going to address it, you know, because it's his position and he's frustrated because.
He already did.
Okay, we had a chance, I think, to go up 35-7, or if not another score. We can't turn the ball over. Luckily, our defense was playing as well as it was, or it's going to come back to haunt us. So we got to clean it up, and we will.